gentlemen, boys and girls, and all those of you in between, it's I, Dad, coming at you with some more HearthCraft Season 4. So, it's been a while. I have done a lot, and I had so much hope for the video that I wanted to produce for my 4th episode. I had a lot of adventures, a lot of fun. I did some mining. Just a little bit of mining. And every time that I went to get ready, I realized that my video was corrupted. I don't know what was happening. I have since reformatted my computer and done some other things on the back end to try to make some things better. And it seems to be running a lot better overall. So there's a lot of things that we have missed, but I've got a plan today. I've got a project, something I want to get going. I've been talking about this massive build that I'm going to be starting that's going to take me most of the season to do. But in order to do that build, I'm going to have to clear some space. But first, how about we take a look at what I've done? So let's get caught up. Let me show you what I've done. Let me show you around and show you the area. We'll talk about that line that you can see down there and that beacon and all those things. And let's see where we're at. And then we're going to get started on clearing a massive area for a humongous build that we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes this season. It's going to be crazy, chat. It's going to be a lot. But here we are. Let's get started. Let me fly down there and let's go. Let's go, chat. Welcome back. I've missed you. So as we fly over my base area, you can see that I've built my little industrial district. I've done some additional builds. I've changed some of my builds, and it was all around a lot. We've got a lot done. So let me walk you through some of the things that I've gotten taken care of, and we'll talk about it. First up, I moved my nether portal. That's right. It's no longer out in the middle of the field on a hill. It is now underneath my base and right in front of my creeper farm. I really needed to start getting some gunpowder, so I followed a couple guides and I got something really cool built and I made it part of my base. So yeah, it sits down below my base. Speaking of my base, I have moved my bed from the middle of the grass and built myself a structure. This is actually the second building that I've built for me to live in and for storage, and I'm already outgrowing it because I've got so much stuff already. I raised it up off the ground. I just wanted this really cool kind of swampy little raised house look because it's home. This is where I spend a lot of my time. This is the industrial district. Walk inside and take a look. So I've got myself a double bed. I've got some storage. I've got my little enchanting area. This storage is nowhere near enough, chat. It's nowhere near enough. I'm going to have to build something bigger, something better, something more comprehensive that will allow me to store the things that I'm going to have, because a lot of these chests are already full. So since the last time that I saw you, I created a mini industrial district. Now this does not have everything that I would want or need, but it's a pretty good start. I have storage out front of it organized so there's no need to take up space inside my house. I have my furnace array, which is fueled by my kelp farm in the back and lava farm next to it. In my little industrial area, I have wool, pumpkins and melons, bamboo and sugarcane, and a villager-driven carrot and potato farm sitting on top of it all. It really is just so nice to have everything sitting out front. And here on the back of my industrial district is my manual kelp farm. It does exactly what it needs to do. It's extremely easy. It's no muss, no fuss. I like it, and it works. I still have the iron farm that you saw in my last video. It does well enough, but I have plans for something a bit bigger much later on that uses the same design, but does a lot more. Also from the last video, I changed up my villager breeder just a little bit because why not? In order to progress, I needed to build a trading hall. This is not the final form for this one, nor is it the one that I'm going to have forever. My plan is to build a massive trading hall that with everything I will ever need inside of it. But for now, this one will do, and boy, did it do. I needed it today, and I'm so glad that I had it. Chat, from the safety of my AFK zone, let me tell you a story. All the good things that would make great content either happened when I was not recording or were in corrupted files. Today was no different. Knowing that I wanted to make this video today, I wanted to hit a lush cave in order to decorate some more. Instead of reaching out to anyone else here on HearthCraft, I found one that was nearby. So I flew over to it without thinking and quickly realized it was not what I had hoped. You're watching some footage from a creative version of the world so you can see what I'm talking about. When I flew in, I hit a chain that I did not see. It set me down to the ground. That mixed with what I think was a bit of bad luck, I landed with a couple of creepers. A skeleton shot me before I could take off, knocking me back down to the ground. And that was it. 91 levels, my only set of wings, and all my gear. Gone. Thankfully, Copper Raven was on the server and offered to help me get my stuff back. But chat, story does not end there. I made my way over to the entrance. She met me there and lent me her wings and some rockets to fly in, grab my stuff, and get out. Sounds easy. But chat, Minecraft has a way of making the things that you think are easy impossible. I flew in, I saw my stuff, I landed, and what we now know was 2 creepers fell on me and exploded before I could take off again. How do we know there were 2? Because after making our way down without wings, a water bucket as our guide, everything was gone. It only took us about a minute to get down there after I died. We both had beds nearby. I respawned and we hopped down. But her wings, my wings, all my stuff, everything was gone. We went our separate ways and we started our long trips home. How did I get there? Chat, it would have been amazing for that entire trip to have actually been in the Nether and been that fast. But in reality, it took me over an hour to get home. And I was very tired and very frustrated. But thankfully, when Rail, Weezito, and I went in-busting on stream a few weeks ago, Rail picked up an extra set of wings. So I was able to get a pair on loan, go back out to the end, and get some more wings. But now, let's go ahead and do what we need to do. Let's start this massive clearing. I have marked out the whole area that I need to level. The north and south sides of this massive rectangle are 145 blocks wide. The east and west are 254 blocks wide. I need to lower and level the entire area. For those that don't want to do the math, the flat area that I'll be leveling is 36,830 blocks in total. The build I have will also be about 250 blocks high at its highest. My dear friend RaleMaximus lent me this beacon to make my task a little bit easier, but I really need to spend some more time in the Nether so I can grind out the 5 or 6 beacons that I'm going to need for this build, but that will come later. For now, let's crank up some music and let you enjoy my many hours of work in a much shorter time lapse. See you on the other side. chat, that's where I'm going to stop the time lapse for now. After 10 hours of recorded time, a total of 14 hours of work, I'm only halfway done. Only halfway done. So there'll be more to come in upcoming videos. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for following along the adventure. Sorry it took me so long to get back out here. If you like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe down below. If you appreciate the about 14 hours worth of mining and multiple hours and days worth of work getting this video edited so that way you can enjoy it today, definitely hit that bell so that way you're notified the next time that a video goes live. I hope to have more out really soon. Also, don't forget to check for all my socials down in the description below, as well as those for all of the other amazing people here on HearthCraft. So until next time, stay safe, much love, wash your damn hands, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, chat.